Hello everyone, here's our week 11 beginner lesson. Our strumming exercise begins with practice on switching to chords on the offbeats. Offbeats are the upbeats. So if you're tapping your foot 1, 2, 3, 4, it comes on the and of the beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So in this case it's going to go down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So practice along. The first one, and so the first line we're going to repeat over and over. 2, ready, C, down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up, repeat, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, Okay, take a look at the second line. This one also switches to the chords on the offbeat, but the pattern's a little different. It goes, starting with C, down, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. All right, so we're going to repeat the second line over and over. Ready, and down, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, repeat, down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, repeat, down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and. Today we're going to be learning about minor scales. The minor scale is the major scale's darker counterpart. Where a major scale is considered happy, joyful, and upbeat, a minor scale is often felt as being sad, dark, and even brooding. Songs written in minor keys are some of the most beautiful ever written. The darker sound of a minor scale has the ability to communicate complex feelings that you can't always communicate through a major key. 3 types of minor scales exist: the natural minor, the harmonic minor, and the melodic minor. So we'll be looking at the natural minor scale. The natural minor scale is based around the following half-step, whole-step interval patterns. So you start on the first note, then the next interval is a whole step, next half step, whole step, half step, whole step, and whole step. A whole step on the ukulele is you're skipping 1 fret. A half step, you're going from 1 fret to the next. So here's the A minor natural minor scale. A, B2, C3, D5, E7, F8, G10, A12. So pick it along with me. Everyone find your A0, find your B2, find your C3, find your D5, find your E7, find your F8, find your G10, and find your A12. These are our new chords for the week. C sharp or D flat, C sharp minor or D flat minor, C sharp 7 or D flat 7. So chords can have more than one name. This is called enharmonic. It means that you're playing the same chord, but it has 2 different names. So same sound with 2 different names. Just like a person may have a nickname and a formal name. These are 2 different names for the same chord. So it could be C sharp or D flat, C sharp minor or D flat minor, and so forth. So here's your C sharp or your D flat. Here's your C sharp minor or your D flat minor. Here's your C sharp 7, so you bar the 4th, and just like you're making a A7. So let's play through our chords trimmer. We're going to strum 8 times on each of the chords, starting at the top with E flat. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E flat minor. E flat minor 7 bar the whole 6th fret. C sharp or D flat. C sharp minor or D flat minor. C sharp 7 or D flat 7. F sharp. B flat. B flat minor. B flat 7. E flat. F sharp. F sharp minor. F sharp 7. E. D minor. D. D7. B. B minor. D7. Let's turn the page. Here we go. F. F minor. C. C minor. C7. F7. G7. E. E minor. E7. A. A minor. E7. A. E. D minor. D. D7. E flat. E flat minor. And bar the 6, E flat minor 7. Here is our technique of the week, playing the harmonic or the chime tone. Lightly touch the string where it divides the string in half on the 12th fret. Lift your finger away after picking so the string can ring as long as possible. Our harmonic is indicated by a tiny circle above the tab or the note. So here's a lesson on how to play the harmonic or the chime tone.
On your 12th fret of your ukulele, if you just take your middle finger and just rest it like up against your strings very lightly and strum them, it'll make a different sound. Some people call it bells, some people call it chimes, but the real name for it is called harmonics, and it sounds like this. You can also do a harmonic with just one hand. And how you do this is, just imagine as if you were going to be doing an open harmonic, which is this. But with this finger, you're going to take the same concept and rest your pointer on the string that you want to do your harmonic on. Make sure it's your 12th fret, and with your thumb, you're going to pick that string. But when you pick it, you're going to gently lift your finger off the string. So it'll sound something like this. You're going to do our harmonic and say on a C chord, then you got to remember that there are only 3 open strings, and you have a finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. So in order to get this harmonic played, you're going to have to count 3 frets up from the 12. So instead of going 12, you have to go to the 13, 14, and when you get to the 15th, that'll equal to the 3rd fret of the A string. So if you're going to do something like a C chord, it should sound something like this. And as you learn more and more about harmonics and you're able to incorporate it in different chords, then you can just add it whenever you'd want it.
The outside in finger picking pattern. Pluck each of the outside strings first and then pluck each of the inside strings. So you're going to finger the C chord. The letters at the bottom, P, A, I, stand for the fingers you're going to use. So the P is the thumb, the A is your ring finger or annular, I is your pointer, and M is the middle. So it goes like this: outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. This is what the outside in finger pattern looks like. So you're going to go thumb, ring, middle, thumb, ring, pointer, middle, thumb, ring, pointer, middle. Next, we're going to cover some basic ukulele strumming tips to help everyone strum a little better. Lesson.
Hello, Ukulele on the Grounds, Aldrin Guerrero, and welcome to another episode of Uke Minutes. Alright guys, this time in Uke Minutes we're going to be covering basic strumming. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pointer finger, we're going to point to ourselves, but make sure to relax that pointer finger and don't let it lock up. We're going to point to the ground, and that is the motion for our down strum, and we're going to point to ourself, which is the motion for an up strum. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Alright, here we go. Now place it over the strings gently, just grazing over those strings. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and eventually get faster. Now here's an exercise that you can do to practice strumming. Count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and add down strums to each count. Take your left hand, place it over the strings, and let's work with our right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, you can add up strums in between each down strums. So let's try to add these one at a time. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alright folks, that was basic strumming. Now remember, practice this often to get it clean. It's Aldrin Guerrero from UkuleleOnTheGround.com.